Hi, I'm here in my daughter's house here in Baltimore and read an article or a post on Substack by my friend Janet Rose about her trip to Michigan to pick cherries. So I thought, I'm going to do a video on our trip that we just made here to Baltimore. Hi, I'm Judy Sheermemoirs. Welcome to my channel. Here I bring you author interviews of ordinary people who had a story they needed to share with the world. I also bring you short writing prompts that will get those creative juices going in your own brain so that you can write your stories for your generations to come. So in our trip to Baltimore, we didn't fly, we did a road trip. Yes, I know, very brave. But my husband's idea of a road trip is get in the car, fasten your seatbelt, and pedal to the metal, and don't ask to stop to go to the bathroom. So we did stop one night, and we made it. So here we are today in Baltimore, and I'm thinking of that trip. There were a couple national parks I would have liked to have stopped at, but no, we had to get here real fast. It reminded me of his stories that he would tell me of his youth when his family would travel back and forth from Kansas to Tennessee. And there was always this cave where Daniel Boone slept one night, and the kids always wanted to stop. But no, they had to get to Grandma's house because she might die. Of course, she lived to be 100 years old. But anyway, my husband has kept that tradition. And we made it in 2 days, from Texas to Baltimore. But it made me, especially after I read Janet's post in Substack, that about all past trips that I've made. And I really do love road trips. But my idea of a road trip is to stop and, smell the roses and stop everywhere you can. I remember going from Tennessee to Texas by myself with my 3 young children, and I saw this advertisement to find a diamond in the field. And so we stopped, and for about 3 hours the kids dug in this field of dirt to try to find a diamond. They didn't know what they were looking for. They were all under the age of 6, but they had fun, and it was great exercise for them to get out and run around and maybe do a little digging too. But that's my idea. We stopped at Chattanooga Choo Choo. They got up on the train. That's my idea of a road trip. And after reading Janet's story about her picking cherries in Michigan, it reminded me of a story of a road trip that we made up to upstate New York. My parents and I went up there. I was probably 24, 25 years old, and we picked cherries. I got in the front loader, and they lifted us way up in the trees, and we visited and we picked cherries. Oh my, the time went by so fast that we didn't realize how many cherries we had picked, and we had a trunk load of cherries then. But it was quite an experience, and I remember that fondly. So my writing prompt for you today is think of a road trip that you've taken. Think of the people you were with, the relationships that made us the person we are today is even more important in a memoir. So in writing your memoir, remember to include the people who you were with. Remember the 5 senses. What did you see? What did you hear? Who did you talk to along the way? What did you smell? Maybe it was lilacs or whatever that would be different than Texas. So if you enjoy these types of videos, and please subscribe if you haven't already, like the channel, share the channel, leave a comment. Maybe you can tell me about a road trip that you took, a memorable time. So until next time, I'm Judy Sheermemoirs. You have a story to tell. Let me help you tell it.